It has begun, and the crossbow cousin killing in Gaston County.
James Michael Rick has been charged with first-degree murder for the May 2019 death of his cousin Joyce. Now, the prosecution in its opening statement today said although the arrow was meant for Rick's girlfriend Melinda, this is murder based on the legal theory of transferred intent. Meanwhile, the defense claims that Rick was hunting for deer, slipped, and accidentally shot an arrow into his cousin. So we got two very different sides of a tragic story, with our chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer being the only local TV reporter covering it all.
And Seema, you're live at the Gaston County Courthouse right now. The prosecution began with harrowing details of how the victim was found in Lake Wylie. So can you take us through that testimony right now?
Alicia, it was a volunteer captain who testified this afternoon, and he was sitting on his couch just a couple of miles from the scene at Lake Wylie, dozing off, watching TV. He gets the call. He goes there. It is dark, and he goes into the water. This is Captain Bordeaux. Take a listen to what he said.
It's kind of hard to tell. I know I grabbed her ankle, and I believe her head was facing towards the passenger side. I'm not certain, though. That's kind of the way she came out when I pulled her out. When I grabbed her, her head was up on my shoulder, and I was under her arms and locked into her. Kind of like a bear hug, almost.
He was so calm and collective, but it was chilling to hear him talk. Now, coming up at 6:30, you're going to hear from the EMT who was also at the scene, guys. But really strong start from the prosecution with these very descriptive witnesses, bringing the jury back to that fateful night, guys.
Yeah, and Seema, I know it is very early in the trial with the opening statements today, but isn't the victim in Lake Wylie inconsistent with the defense's theory that this was all an accident?
That is still where I am a bit confused because, yes, the defense is full on saying this was an accident and that somehow he was waiting for Melinda. He had the crossbow and he was, and it was this guy Larry's crossbow, and he thought, okay, maybe I'll just hunt for some deer. But Melinda with Joyce, the cousin, they were all together earlier in the night. They kind of come running by, and then Rick, and I'm going to call him Mike Rick for the purposes of the trial, he slipped and the crossbow just shot and killed his cousin. Now, Melinda has been charged as an accessory after the fact. The prosecution said we should expect to hear from Melinda, and Melinda is not getting any kind of time off of a potential sentence in exchange for her testimony. So I think that the prosecution is going to show that Melinda took part in whatever happened to Joyce after that. And perhaps they're going to say that they were scared and that's why they disposed of the body. But the defense was also just as detailed in his opening statement. Again, defense does not have to give an opening statement, guy, but he chose to. And he said this was all a tragic accident, guys.
Wow. Seema, with the opening statements today, so how did today wrap up, and then what can we expect tomorrow?
Dr. James Lozano, the medical examiner, testified at the end of the day. He's performed about 1,000 autopsies, and he was very descriptive in describing the wound. He said that he, examined the body, and there was this laceration that went in through her posterior right side and went through the rib cage. It hit the 5th rib, then it went on to the lungs, it went on to the heart, and then it exited the right side of the body. So it was the left side of the body. So entering on the right back, exiting through the front left, and then almost kind of lodging in that left breast area, going back from the ribs to the lungs to the heart again. He was very descriptive. He got up. There was so much emotion, guys. There's about a row and a half of the victim's family and friends, and they were just absolutely in puddles listening to this testimony. County. Now, coming up tomorrow, the prosecution will continue with their case. Of course, now they've laid the groundwork that we're all going to be waiting to hear from Melinda, the girlfriend, the intended target of that arrow, according to the prosecution. And she is going to be very enlightening because, by the way, the defense said in their opening that Melinda told 4 different people at 4 different times it was an accident. It was an accident. So lots coming up in this trial. Guys, back to you.
All right, yeah, we're going to have to wait to see how it all, hear all the sides, but certainly a very descriptive and graphic day in court. Seema Iyer, thanks for joining us from Gaston County tonight.